What they're tasked with doing is putting together 4 items. They've got 1 pastry, so anything with the crust, a custard. Now it could be thickened with egg, like a cheesecake, or it could be a modern custard, like a panna cotta. They also have a fruit-based dessert, so it could be seasonal, or they could use frozen purees or any variation of that. And they also need a chocolate dish.
My dessert service item tonight is chocolate.
So they'll produce those 4 things, they'll put an order in for those things. So all their ingredients.
Cardamom ganache cake, 3 layers of cake, a layer of hazelnut crunch, ganache, buttercream, cardamom simple syrup.
And they pick one of those 4 to mass produce for service.
This is my dinner service for the restaurant.
It's 6:30. They'll present their individual menus, 4 items, but then after that, when service actually starts for the restaurant, they'll just be producing their 1 item, but they will have made multiple or large amounts of those items. They can plate up at least 20 of those plates. 3 months, they're in the program 3 months, and they're actually doing their menu project at that point. There's your soundbite. 14 minutes, 2 plates, 1 service item, the second one of your choice. What I try to impress on them is to get or develop a sense of urgency. 10 minutes, 2 plates, 10 minutes.
Well, I'm going to have to ask you to not do this.
Oh, it's on, it's happening, it's gonna happen. Make sure with each plate that goes up, costing and diagram with that plate, please. Let's break those out fast, we're running out of time. Make it work, make it work. So when they're in that groove and they're under time pressure, they can flawlessly execute that, but practice it over and over again, you know, because it really never ends. We give them a good footing, a good start with that. There's 20 points per plate. They have lots of practice before that point with their checkoffs to actually do plated desserts and get some feedback before they even get to their project. So you got some of the juice married from the berries. Look up at the placement on those. It's on the rim there. So look at the look overall, so the design on the plate. Look at texture, mouthfeel, look for color, look for difficulty points. Did you refresh these today?
Refresh.
Put them in a hot oven today?
I made it today.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Good. The berries use a little more sugar when you macerate them. Point values for different things on the plate, basically, and I add them all up. 20 points per plate possible. Acre is snap. All right, 18 out of 20 on that one. Thank you. Texture, the taste is good, color's great, a little too big for the portion size.
Too big.
Yeah. Alright, 17 out of 20 on that one. Thank you.
So Tammy, how did it go?
Pretty good. I'm not done being graded, but I'm finished 10 minutes early, so I feel good about that. There was one item that I didn't make in advance at least once in that configuration, and it didn't play like I wanted it to, so it scored a 17 out of 20, and it could have been better if I had done it in advance. I would have known what to avoid.
The other thing I kind of talk about a lot is usually things don't go as planned, and you should always plan as best that you can, but if they don't go as planned, you always feel free to make adjustments. And part of that to me is the excitement that they'll get in the industry, actually making decisions on the fly, but having a good background for tasting their food.
I came to school because I wanted to learn how to do laminated dough. I was never a big fan of custard desserts. Not that I don't enjoy eating them, but I never enjoyed making them, and it was because I didn't know what I was doing. You know, really, a home cookbook versus really truly learning a technique are two completely different things. So it's been really valuable. Really valuable.
It's always a surprise to me with most every group what they're able to do from when I first get them in class till now.
If you walked out of the industry tomorrow, would you feel confident as pastry chef?
Absolutely. It's been great. It happened at exactly the right time in my life, but it's been worth every minute of it.